Welcome to our special week of shows coming to you from our Asia Broadcast Centre in Kuala Lumpur. Can Malaysia's Prime Minister in waiting overcome the political and ethnic divisions facing his country? Najib Razak joins us today with some answers. A serious lack of confidence in Malaysia's political system is putting the country's future leadership in question, with Prime Minister Abdullah Ahmed Badawi due to step down in March next year and his deputy Najib Razak lined up to replace him. Public cynicism towards the ruling coalition, the United Malays National Organisation, or UMNO, is targeted towards Mr. Razak, who sits under a cloud of allegations that even include a link to a murder case, which he has denied. On top of that, his coalition lost significant support in elections earlier this year. Well, Mr. Razak has a strong pedigree as the son of the second leader of the nascent Malaysia, Abdul Razak, and the nephew of the third Premier, Hussein On. But critics wonder if that's enough to guarantee the public support he needs at a time when the country is facing serious divisions. Today we ask, can Najib Razak resolve Malaysia's political and ethnic divides? Remember, you can join our conversation with your questions and comments. You can log on to livestation.com/AGE, enter the chat room, and then you can take part. Of course, we also welcome your phone calls on the show as well. Well, Malaysia's Deputy Prime Minister, the man lined up to lead the country, Datuk Seri Najib Razak, is with me here today to take your questions. I welcome you to the show, sir.
Thank you.
There's a phrase being touted around that leadership under you is, or would be, a return to Mahathirism. Are people going to accept leadership wanting more controls in areas such as the media freedoms and perhaps security when they've been used to a lot more openness, they say, under the current Prime Minister?
I realize there is a new Malaysia today. Malaysia that has changed, a Malaysia that has evolved. Malaysian society that has become more matured, more sophisticated. And a society that demands openness, demands concerns relating to human rights, civil liberties, and a more sophisticated level of understanding of their requirements. So I think as a government, we have to respond to this new Malaysia.
Now, do you, as an individual, as a potential leader for this country, offer enough change? Can you address the issues society is asking for, or is the danger of business as usual?
We have to draw lessons from the last general elections. We did, although we won and we achieved a simple majority, we lost a two-thirds majority, and we lost 5 states. So we realized the electorate wanted to send us a message, and therefore we have to draw lessons from the last general elections. I've been saying very openly that we have to reform and we have to change. Otherwise the public or the people will change us.
Now, interestingly enough, Prime Minister Badawi is still trying to be very active prior to any change in leadership in the first quarter of next year. He's determined to put in some judicial and social reforms that are based on the public feedback, as you say, the new Malaysia, and he wants to meet the demands of those people. Do you agree with those policies? I mean, are they likely to remain intact once you take the helm?
Of course, there's a continuity. I'm committed to the reforms. For example, he wants to strengthen the judiciary. I think that's important, to have judiciary that's beyond reproach, judiciary that has the confidence of the people. And he wants to fight corruption by strengthening the anti-corruption agency. I think these 2 reforms will send a very clear message to the electorate that we are listening to them. And we believe in strengthening the institutions and good governance in this country.
Now, I know you're known to have concerns about the way the media is sometimes, and concerns about perhaps the way the media is expanded in this country. What are your particular concerns? Is it the blogging? Is it the way the media approaches the stories?
I'm more concerned about them telling the truth. Whether it's the main public or the mainstream media or the alternative media or the new media. It's important for them to tell the truth. And if they tell lies, or if they tell half-truth, or if they make baseless allegations, then they should be responsible for whatever they say or print.